this meeting in order. You please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
My office is in Hobart.
No, that's all right. I'll just knock you back.
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, Cindy, can we get a roll call, please?
Present.
Candeloro.
Here.
De Palma.
Here.
Marshall.
Here.
Daniel.
Here.
Unruh.
Here.
Rumble.
Here. Looking for a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Support.
Thank you, Dana and Bob. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. That brings us into our reports. We have what do we have here? The Treasury report, the Reconciliation report, the General Ledger report. We have the Designated report. We have a Building Department report, a Recreation Department report. John, did you want to say anything?
Yeah, real quick, it couldn't make the report because it happened this weekend, but the dances, the mother-son dance was Friday. We had 260 mothers and sons.
Wow.
And then Saturday, daddy-daughter, we had 380.
Holy
and
smokes.
that's completely maxed out because I think fire code, it holds about a little over 400, but that's without tables and chairs and stuff. But worked out great. Everyone had a blast. It was a really good time. Got a lot of great feedback from everybody. So, all
Thanks,
good.
John. All right, Recreation Senior Center report. I don't see Faye. Sheriff's report. Lieutenant.
Good evening.
Good evening.
This is the 2025 year-end activity report for both Brandon Township and the Village of Ortonville. 2025, we saw 8,968 calls for service. Out of those, 7,576 were in Brandon Township. The Village of Ortonville is 1,392. For traffic enforcement, we had a total of 1,525 traffic citations for moving and non-moving violations and offenses. Total tickets issued were 1,650. So the difference in some of those were appearance tickets, and those range from trespassing, disorderly person, weapons violations, etc. We had 20 drivers arrested last year for operating under the influence of alcohol or drugs. In addition to the regular traffic enforcement, deputies responded to 273 traffic-related crashes with one fatal accident. That includes both UD-10s and private property crashes as well. Their narcotics enforcement team conducted 5 investigations into the sale of cocaine, crack cocaine, methamphetamines, marijuana, and prescription pills. They executed 1 search warrant and arrested 2 individuals. During that time, they recovered guns, cocaine, and marijuana. Our school liaison last year, we were able to utilize them when they weren't in the school during the summer months to help fill some of the opening vacant positions for 17 8-hour shifts, which helped save $11,085 by utilizing them in the summer, which we'll continue to do again this year as well. The caseload for the school liaison officer was 202 incidents, 24 of them being reports for investigation. The incidents involved situations where schools were specifically asked for the deputy's assistance on issues of possible criminal nature. There's a breakdown of them. In the high school, there was 85. The middle school was 61. At Oakwood was 22, and Harvey Wanson was 34 incidents. For the crime statistics and clearance rates for 2025, we had 138 MICR reported criminal offenses that were handled in Brandon Township. Out of those 138, 85 of those resulted in arrests, and 30 were exceptionally cleared, meaning that no prosecution was sought. Brandon Township continues to have one of the highest clearance rates in Oakland County. Last year, we finished out at 83.33% of all reported offenses. The Village of Ortonville had 45 micro-reportable offenses, with 21 resulting in arrest and 12 with exceptional clearances. And Ortonville continues to be one of the highest clearance rates, too, at 73.33%. Between the township and village, we had 183 total micro-reported criminal offenses with 106 arrests, 42 exceptional clearances. That means that out of the 183 cases, 148 of those incidents resulted in either an arrest or with an exceptional clearance. So the average percentage rate between the two is 80.87% for both entities combined. This rate is the highest of all the substations in Oakland County and continues to be one of the highest for the state. In summary, for 2025, we showed a decrease in dispatched calls for service and micro-reportable criminal offenses both. There were 46 less traffic accidents than the prior year. All frauds, such as identity theft, wire fraud, along with bad checks, continue to hurt our clearance rates as they're difficult cases to close with an arrest. Traffic enforcement continues to be a focal point. We try to be visible in problem areas that are reported to be a concern to our residents. The number of citations decreased in 2025 compared to the previous year. If you look at the numbers, a large part of that decrease was the loss of our weighmaster position. The OWI and OUID arrests are nearly the same, with no significant change from the prior year. This past year, we did see a decrease in home invasions, break-in and enterings, and assaultive crimes. However, we did see an increase in larcenies from auto. I'm proud of the staff at the substation. We continue to have one of the highest clearance rates in Oakland County and the state of Michigan, based on the report of incidents that the state of Michigan and FBI keep track of for major crimes. The past year, we saw a decrease in crimes reported and a higher number of crimes being solved. This is a trend we hope to continue going forward. Thank you.
Good job to you and your deputies. Harvey Swanson's elementary school, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
What are they doing over there? They have that many calls.
You know, it's incidents where the school reached out for our assistance. So it could be anything from the kids acting up or kids coming in reporting something from their home life as well. Maybe some sort of suspected abuse at home where they thought a deputy needed to be involved.
Okay. I say there's some ill-mannered kids.
Any other questions for the Lieutenant?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that brings us to our trustees' reports. Scott, you got anything
I
tonight?
have nothing this month.
Okay, Steve?
Yeah, our planning commission met, and we had a presentation on the data centers from Carlisle Wortman, which talked about how data centers are looking to come in to the state, where this is something we're not going to be able to avoid as a state because we all want to, operate our phones and computers. However, we have to be careful in how we're allowing them into our townships, right? Like there's one that's going to Saline. They have enough money that they could apparently they could move Michigan Avenue. Just push it out of the way and say this is where we're having it. That's what we got a report from Carlo Wortman. So they have a lot of money. This could be an impact on because we have a lot of unimproved property here in the township. So this is the reason why we are kind of at risk. Unlike our neighboring, it's mostly state lands. I don't know what the makeup of Groveland completely, but they're looking at they'll buy, up to 100 acres, and they're not, unlike solar where they were leasing, you kind of know that they're going to kind of come in, do what they're going to do, and then probably leave. These are going to be here. And the biggest issue is the water, because you got to cool those things and have a balance, and the stress that's going to take on the grid of our electrical system by having them in here. Our state takes up 35,000 megawatts as a total, and they're bringing in centers right now at 1,400. And there's going to be multiple centers like this. And you could just imagine, we all need it. It's like prisons or, other things, it's the things we all want, but nobody wants in their backyard. So we have to try to, and the commissioners are getting, the ones on the planning commission are getting ahead of this. And they're really reaching out to other ones to see how things are formulating to make sure that as a township we're doing the best we can. I'm tiptoeing around words because we're just really trying to get ahead of this, but because we are a prime spot. We are in southeast Michigan. The closer you are to a data center, remember, the quicker you're gonna get your stuff. We got a lot of electricity, we got a lot of open area. But that's all I got to report with that. Stay tuned.
Thank you, Steve. Bob?
Nope, I was a slug this month.
Tony?
Two of my committees met, the Roads Committee. You'll go over more of that later. And then Parks and Rec and the fireworks, going over setting up the fireworks evenings plans, and there'll be a lot more discussion on that in the next couple months.
Thank you, Tony. All right, that brings us to our treasurer, Dana.
Okay, so today was the last day of tax collection for our 2025 taxes. The drop box is still open until midnight tonight. And then I will be starting the settlement process. As of today, we were at 97.5% collected, so pretty good, pretty average. So as of tomorrow, taxes go to Oakland County. We are still doing Oakland County dog tags. There is a new system that Oakland County is using. It's called DocuPet, and today we had a lot of residents show up. They got letters in the mail that they haven't renewed their licenses. You can still use DocuPet, which is what the letter says, or you can come into our office and we can still process your dog tags. None of my subcommittees met. I did attend the Oakland County Treasurers User Group meeting. We discussed settlement because that's what we're moving into, where I settle all the taxes that I collected and made sure I paid out to all the taxing authorities. I wanted to say thank you to the lieutenant on the police report and the job that they've done this year. I attended the DDA Murder Mystery Night a week ago Saturday. That was a lot of fun, and I wanted to say thank you to everyone who helped put it on. I wish I could have attended the daddy-daughter dance or the mom-son dance and help out. I remember going to those with my son and my daughter going to them with her dad, and those were a lot of fun. I also attended the school board meeting this past month to learn about the new enhancement millage that Oakland and immediate schools are looking at trying to put onto the ballot based on if the school districts opt in. So this week I'm going to meet with Jan Ziesel from the school district to talk to her more about that enhancement millage, and then also to learn more about the debt millage that's been happening. This past month, Chief and Jason and I worked on some pie charts. They are talking about when you pay your property taxes, where the money goes to. And we did one for each school district, one for Brandon and one for Oxford schools. And it is on my treasurer's Facebook page. I know Jason put it on his supervisor Facebook page. It's also on the treasurer's website, or the township's website on the treasurer's portion under property taxes. So this is just a breakdown for 2025's taxes of each millage that you pay and what percentages go where. So if anybody's interested in that, and I know that Jason sent it out to the board too, so all the board members have it. And last but not least, I have been attending the village meetings and their town hall that they had. Residents have been asking for the township to determine how it would affect them if the village happened to dissolve. So I've been requesting from the village the financial statements for the fiscal year ended, the audits for 2025, current year fiscal year budget, and a year-to-date actual of revenues and expenses, and then a final budget that was passed for 2025 with their also final revenue and expenses, so we can help to try to do our due diligence and try to figure out how this would affect the residents and the township if it does happen. So I just wanted the board to know that I've been attending those meetings just to stay informed and to hear what the residents are saying, because the village residents are township residents too. And this is a statement that I read at the last village meeting that I wanted to read here too, so that way the board can hear it, the residents who are here can hear it, and if anybody's on OTV. So I just wanted to read what I read at the village meeting last Monday night. I said I would like to clarify with the village and residents that I've been and will continue to be present at meetings in order to stay informed about the current events and matters affecting our community, and to keep a good working relationship with the village. As a township elected official, I represent the residents of the township, which includes village residents. I believe it's my responsibility to remain knowledgeable and engaged. It is my duty to ensure that the residents have access to accurate information and transparency as decisions are considered. Regardless of how the village residents ultimately decide on whether to retain or dissolve the village, I fully support their decision. However, they deserve to have all the relevant facts available so they can make the informed decision, so they can make the informed choice. And then I just stated what I was looking for, so that way the township would be able to answer the residents' questions. I've probably been getting most of the questions because it's about taxes and it's been tax collection time. So I just felt that I wanted to stay involved and make sure that the residents knew what was going on.
All right, thank you, Dana. Clerk's report, Rosalind?
Good evening. Thank you for attending the board meeting. I did attend 2 Parks and Rec subcommittee meetings this month. We met to discuss the fireworks, and then the second meeting was for the budgeting. I did attend a lunch and learn regarding candidate filings. And I also attended a webinar on navigating data centers. The library recently had 2 board members resign. With that being said, there's now 2 partial term seats available that do need to be filled in this election cycle this year. So if you are interested in serving on the library board, please stop by the clerk's office to pick up a petition packet, or you could actually pay the $100 in lieu of the petition instead of circulating that. And the deadline for that filing is April 21st at 4 p.m.
Okay, thank you, Robbie. Supervisor's report, just a couple items. We recently received $750,000 from Congressman or woman Lisa McLean's office, and by we I mean us, Groveland, Holly Township, and the village received that to be used toward the ongoing sewer project, and those are community funding project funds. And we'll be asking her office for additional funding in 2026 as well. Chief and I recently met with MMRMA Insurance and renewed our insurance policy for the year, so we'll be expecting our annual refund that we get from them in the next few weeks. And then our annual audit started this week, so our auditors will be in our office all week talking to the officials and going through all of our budgets and getting that straightened out. All right, so that's it for me tonight. That brings us right into our correspondence. We have Brandon Township Subcommittee meeting minutes of February 5th, 2026. Brandon Township Subcommittee, Brandon Parks and Recreation Subcommittee fireworks meeting minutes from February 18th. We also have our Road Improvement Subcommittee meeting minutes from February 4th, our Planning Commission minutes from January 13th, and our ZBA minutes from December 10th, 2025. All right, that brings us to citizens' comments. The first time here, this is for agenda items only. If any citizen has any comments on an agenda item, just please come up and state your name, and then you remember you have 3 minutes of time on those agenda items. Does anybody have any comments on agenda items? Okay, seeing none, we'll move on. That brings us to our consent agenda. We have regular meeting minutes of February 2nd, 2026, regular bills in the amount of $10,545, prepays in the amount of $343,396.68. So we're looking for a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll
Second.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Ross. Can we get a roll call, please?
Candeloro,
Yes.
De Palma,
Yes.
Marshall,
Yes.
Stenglen,
Yeah.
Unruh,
Yes.
Blair,
Yes.
Rumble.
Yes, motion carries. No unfinished business, so that will bring us into our long list of new business for tonight. First one here is the township janitorial hiring. Our previous cleaning person has resigned, and our policy allows the supervisor's discretion in setting the wage and time for janitorial services. So we did offer this position to Brianna, who also works in the Park and Rec department. She works in Parks and Rec for 25 hours per week. She's also going to be working 15 hours for cleaning. She does have 2 different wages because she does want to stay part-time, but she did ask about benefits. So speaking with our employment attorney, we can keep her full-time in 2 different departments, but offer her full-time equivalent benefits. So these 2 motions are looking to do that.
Her hours will work fine with Parks and Recs and everything?
Yes, because she
Okay.
works 25 there and 15 for
Right.
cleaning between the 3 buildings, so.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
And then if she has overtime, it'll be on whatever job she's doing at that rate.
Over what her typical
Correct.
25 or 15, okay.
So she'll be eligible for all the insurances and stuff, but will be considered part-time.
Gotcha.
So the suggested motion 1 is to hire Brianna Agnello for janitorial services at the township, senior center, and the substation, because that position gets paid out of 3 budgets at $18 per hour for 15 hours per week. Would somebody like to make the first motion?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Dana.
Second.
Thank you, Tony. Any additional comments on the first motion? Okay, roll call, please.
DePalma,
Yes.
Marshall,
Yes.
Stengland,
Yes.
Unruh,
Yes.
Blair,
Yes.
Candelora,
Yes.
Rumble.
Yes, motion carries. And then motion 2 is to actually make her eligible for full-time benefits effective as of March 2nd with an enrollment effective date of April 1st. Would somebody like to make that motion?
I'll motion to make Brianna,
Agnello.
how do you pronounce it?
Agnello.
Agnello, eligible for full-time benefits effective as of March 2nd, 2026, with an enrollment effective date of April 1st, 2026.
No second.
Thank you. Any additional comments? Roll call, please.
Marshall,
Yes.
Stengland,
Yes.
Unruh,
Yes.
Blair,
Yes.
Candelora,
Yes.
DePalma,
Yes.
Rumble.
Yes, motion carries. All right, next we have our 2026 gravel road projects. Tony and I met with our local road commission officers, both our local guy and our, over the whole section as well. So we have 2 people that we deal with, Jason and Colin. We have $125,000 budgeted in road repairs, and we have $50,000 budgeted in tri-party repairs. So $175,000, which can all be used for gravel. We also receive 2/3 tri-party funds from Oakland County and Road Commission in the amount of $56,478. So the total of that is $231,478. We're looking to spend that on road repairs on the attached list that you see there from our meeting, going through with them. So that would be Poli Road, Burris Road, State Park Road from Sands to Oakwood, Davis and Lake Road from Connell to Baldwin, and Big Fish Lake Road, which is approximately 5.66 miles of gravel. And then they will also be doing some drainage project, or drainage ditching projects on Baldwin from Sherwood to Sunkist. And a couple approaches will be paved at Baldwin and Oakwood and Granger and Baldwin. And then at Poli Road, they're gonna build the road level up before they add our gravel this year, because it is swampy right there, so they're trying to bring the road level up some first.
I'll go ahead and make the motion to allow the supervisor to spend $175,000 plus the tri-party funds from Oakland County, from County Road Commission. That's the $56,478 for a total of $231,478 for graveling the roads on the attached 2026 gravel project list, and to use budgeted tri-party funds from 101-464-932.100, and the road repair funds 101-464-932.500 to pay for the gravel.
Thank you, Ross. Thank you, Tony. Any additional comments on the road repairs? Okay, can we get a roll call, please?
Stengland,
Yes.
Unruh,
Yes.
Blair, Candelora,
Yes.
DePalma,
Yes.
Marshall,
Yes.
Rumble.
Yes, motion carries. All right, and now that we have the gravel, we also have our 2026 dust control program. So we are looking at doing the same applications as last year. So that would be 5 applications on the roads listed on this, and all the other roads would get 4 applications. So with the breakdown there, for 5 applications and 4 applications, the total is $104,158.64. Because we only budgeted $100,000, we need to first make a budget amendment to add an additional $5,000 coming from carry forward. And then after that, we need to approve it and then ask Road Commission to do the blanket program for 5 applications on the roads listed and 4 on all secondary roads.
So I'll make the motion to amend the budget for 101-464-932.200 chloride from $100,000 to $105,000, with the additional $5,000 coming from 101-000-699.101 appropriations from general funds carry forward.
I'll second that.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Rosalind. Any additional comments on the chloride applications?
No, sir.
Okay, can we get a roll call, please?
Unruh,
Yes.
Blair,
Yes.
Candelora,
Yes.
DePalma,
Yes.
Marshall,
Yes.
Stengland,
Yes.
Rumble.
Yes, motion carries. And then we need motion to submit this request to Oakland County.
I'll make that motion to submit a request to Road Commission for Oakland County to accept their 2026 blanket program for 5 applications of chloride to the roads listed on the chart above, and the 4 applications of chloride to the remaining secondary roads in Brandon Township for a total of $104,158.64 to be paid from 101-464-932.200.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Any additional comments? All right, can we get a roll call, please?
Blair,
Yes.
Candeloro,
Yes.
De Palma,
Yes.
Marshall,
Yes.
Stengland,
Yes.
Unruh,
Yes.
Rumble.
Yes, motion carries. All right, and that brings us to our cleanup days. If you look there, we have the history of the last 10 years of how many people have used the cleanup day and how many people have used the CMI location over in Groveland. Barry has, with Bedrock, has agreed to do this program for us again this year. And did I put the dates on here?
They are.
June 14th and September 6th are the proposed 2026 dates. So we're looking to enter into and approve the 2026 cleanup, recycling, and refuse collection agreement with Bedrock Express Limited as presented. Would somebody like to
I'll
make?
make the motion to enter into and approve the 2026 cleanup, recycling, and refuse collection agreement with Bedrock Express Limited as presented.
I will second that.
Thank you. Any additional comments? Okay,
What were those 2 dates?
June
June
six-
14th and
June
September 6th.
6th. June 6th and August 19th, or 29th.
Oh, I have the wrong ones in the front page.
Oh,
So look in the
mine was out
contract.
of order, mine was,
June 6th and August 29th. That's right, because he couldn't do.
June
September.
6th and August 29th?
Yes, sir.
You were
June
close.
Yeah.
6th and
A week off on
August
both, right?
29th.
29th. Okay. That's what I was wanting to make
contract
sure,
prevails.
so.
I know, we got a big agenda here. There's gonna be some errors.
Well, that's why I was wondering why there was 2 different dates between the 2, so,
Yeah.
okay.
The contract dates are what matter.
Okay.
All right, so
Get it.
Tony made the motion and we're looking for a roll call. And Roslyn
Candeloro.
seconded. Sorry, go ahead.
Candeloro,
Yes.
De Palma,
Yes.
Marshall,
Yes.
Stengland,
Yes.
Unruh,
Yes.
Blair,
Yes.
Yes. Sorry. All right. Next is, we have been discussing for a while to get security cameras out at the Township Park. We've been having some vandalism and destruction out there. So this agreement is with Spectrum. It's a 5-year agreement. We're looking to do that, and it'll be 10 cameras out there that will cover all the new facilities, the sledding hill, the baseball fields, the entryway. You know, and the cameras are good enough to be able to get a license plate in and out. So those are things that we need if we are ever gonna pursue anything that happens out there for our police to take care, oh, he left, for our police to take care of. All right, so any questions on this? And Chief Quapis and I are the ones who dealt with Spectrum on this. So the agreement is for 60 months, and it's actually basically, if you do the 60-month agreement, you basically get a year free.
I'm not opposed to don't think I'm opposed to the camera system, but if this persists as time goes on, cameras, anybody can have a mask on, you can't tell who in the heck it is. After a while, isn't it gonna be kind of like, we kind of lock some of the stuff up, like higher fences? But I know you lock it up, but you don't have something that's not impenetrable. I can get around that and walk back there.
Yeah, but this, and one benefit of this agreement is we don't own the cameras, Spectrum does, so if the cameras go bad, they put newer, better
Or if somebody
cameras
breaks
in,
them?
Yes.
Oh,
So that's why this is a fully managed
I'm down with that.
system, where we don't have any costs in the actual cameras themselves.
Okay.
So will the Parks and Rec Department or your department, who manages those?
Myself, the facilities, and Parks and Rec.
So my guess is they're not gonna be monitored. They'll just
They
be
will be
recording.
recorded 24 hours a day. And we can see it at any time from our computers.
Okay.
Correct, Chief? That's correct, right? I didn't speak it. Chief's our in-house IT guy, so.
Plus, it'll allow the supervisor in that to have access on his phone as well, so he could get alerts if there's anything that pops up, any movement activities, stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So you get alert every time somebody walks in front of a camera.
Yeah, I know where he's gonna be.
Probably not during the daytime, I wouldn't say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You can set hours for that.
That would be hard when you got the employees out there.
Correct.
We'd be binging like crazy.
Right,
Right.
or if during like soccer
Soccer,
or
yeah.
flag
Yeah.
football, like you wanna watch.
2
those
o'clock in
hours.
the morning.
It would
I'm out
be-
there running around.
It would definitely be after hours. We would
And
not
it-
have it during
You'll
the
know him, he'll have the mask on.
Right. And for further clarification, it is cloud-based, so we don't have to worry about
Nice.
anybody breaking in and
Correct.
taking anything. The video goes to the cloud as soon as it happens. so-
Right. Nobody can't pump into the system and broadcast something, right?
Right.
Good.
Or hold you hostage for it.
Oh, boy.
Too late.
Caught Steve Under on the snow hill at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yay.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we have had some issues on the snow sliding hill. I won't go into all of them, but we've had some issues with the lift. So,
Sure.
We know who the problem child
Now,
is.
is the
Yeah.
installation charge, because there's a separate column for that, is that separate?
Or are they waiving that?
The only one that they're waiving all but $300.
Right.
Okay.
so there's a one-time install fee of $300 plus the
Yep.
$1182.
Okay.
All right, would somebody like to make the motion?
I'll make the motion to approve the attached quote for a 5-year service agreement with Spectrum for the installation, management, and maintenance of a 10-camera security system at Brandon Township Park.
I will second that.
Thank you. Any additional comments? Roll call, please.
DePalma.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
Stengland.
Yes.
Unruh.
Yes.
Blair.
Yes.
Candeloro.
Yes.
Rumble.
Yes. Motion carries, and Chief stayed up here, so that's good, because we have his radio contract. So go ahead, Chief.
Oakland County, we upgraded our radio system from Open Sky to a P25 simulcast system a few years back. The previous system, we had a contract similar to this. It was an interlocal agreement. Of course, the county put their language, and it took them a little bit to put the contract together. Anyways, we now have that said contract, and in order for us to continue using said system, the township has to enter and accept that agreement.
I'll make the motion to approve the resolution to approve and execute.
Yep.
To approve and execute the Oakland County P25 simulcast system interlocal agreement between Oakland County and Brandon Township as presented.
I'll second that too.
Thank you. Any additional comments on the contract?
Is it all new equipment or just a different way that it
Both.
zooms around?
It was both. Yeah, we did. We already received all the equipment. Like I said, we received the equipment probably about 2 years ago. And that's how long we've been using the system. And it also is a system that allows us, not to get too deep into the woods, but the previous system, Oakland County was on an island. I think Steve could attest to that. We couldn't talk to anybody outside very easily. We had to do patching, and it was quite problematic. This system allows us pretty much I can go anywhere in the state of Michigan, and using appropriate channels, I can talk all the way back to our dispatch to the township, if needed.
All right, looking for a roll call then.
Marshall.
Yes.
Stengland.
Yes.
Unruh.
No.
Blair.
Yes.
Candeloro.
Yes.
DePalma.
Yes.
Rumble.
Yes. Motion carries. All right, that brings us to our restrictive covenant for township property. This is a requirement of Eagle for the ongoing corrective action plan that we have for the old gas tank that was out back in the parking lot. So Stuart and myself are recommending we approve the resolution and allow the supervisor to execute the declaration of restricted covenant, and then we have to record that as well.
I thought this had already been taken care of a couple of years ago.
No, it is not. We have been dealing with this since 1992.
I know it's been a long time.
So this is the final requirement that Eagle gave us, but we've been talking to property owners, and Stuart was finally comfortable with us signing ours at this point. So we have that actual covenant in front of us, and then the resolution to approve the covenant. So basically, if we ever want to finalize that, we have to get these signed. So would somebody like to make the motion? All right, I'll make the motion to approve the resolution and allow the supervisor to sign the declaration of restricted covenant as presented.
I'll second it.
Thank you. Any additional comments on the restrictive covenant? All right, can we get a roll call, please?
Dangler,
Yes.
Unruh,
Yes.
Blair,
Yes.
Candeloro,
Yes.
De Palma,
Yes.
Marshall,
Yes.
Rumble.
Yes, motion carries. All right, and then we have the second reading of the best ordinance that we had at our last meeting. So we just have to get the second reading done so it can become an ordinance. So would somebody like to make that motion?
There's no changes from the first reading to the second reading.
Nope. Nope.
Okay. Then I'll make that motion to adopt the second reading, the revised Article 5 supplement regulations by adding Section 46-307 battery energy storage systems to the Code of Ordinances for the Charter Township of Brandon, Oakland County, Michigan, as presented.
I'll second.
Thank you. Any additional comments? Okay, roll call, please.
Unruh,
Yes.
Blair,
Yes.
Candeloro, De Palma,
Yes.
Marshall,
Yes.
Dangler,
Yes.
Rumble.
Yes. All right, and then we have introduction for first reading ordinance here, and this one is to update C1 and C2 to allow service stations. Is that correct, Steve?
Yeah.
Vehicle sales and service facilities.
Right.
So we're looking to add that as an allowable use with a special land use permit.
Right, so this is just someone coming in on the corner of, between us, where the Hungry House is at. Someone wants to start selling cars, but they're not gonna have a car lot, so it's an online, basically it's a storefront for online cars. And, so you have some work being done there, but it's mainly like, just additions like,
Accessories.
yeah, accessories like curb feelers on your car. Tony, you'll want that. You know, get those installed like that, fuzzy dice. But there's not gonna be a lot of cars hanging around and junk cars in the back and tires stacked up. That's not, they're just gonna putting accessories on and going and selling cars, but it's mainly an online type thing. So this is a good thing for it.
Okay. Would somebody like to make the motion?
I'll make the motion to introduce for the first reading the revised Article 3, District Regulations by amending Section 46-208, Local Business District C1, and Section 46-209, General Business District C2, revising the Code of Ordinances for the Charter Township of Brandon, Oakland County, Michigan, as presented.
Thank you.
Support.
Thank you. Any additional comments on the ordinance proposed? Okay, roll call, please.
Blair,
Yes.
Candeloro,
Yes.
De Palma,
Yes.
Marshall,
Yes.
Dangler,
Yes.
Unruh,
Yes.
Rumble.
Yes, motion carries. All right, one more ordinance. This one is for accessory structures. It allow updates where we can put them, square footage, and for accessory structures. So we're looking to make those changes within the ordinance, and that was your updated one that was at your seat because the one in your packet didn't have the red line on it.
Okay.
So Stephen.
But nothing
that's so they can
changed.
put where they can put them and how big they can make
That's
them.
correct. Yep.
Okay. So
Does
for
this-
garages,
Yes.
Changing it again.
correct. It's making
What's that?
it-
I said it's changing it again.
Yes.
Yes.
I think to be a minimum of the 25 feet and the maximum of 100.
Well, and it would allow them in front yards in certain areas.
Correct, for like the ones on the lake where,
Correct.
or if the setback is way back and you can't.
Where their front yard is their
So is
backyard.
this making it a little bit easier, or is this making it a
Yes.
little bit
Yes.
harder? So
Making
we've
it
been having
easier.
We've been having too many variance requests, so we're kind of looking into that. Okay.
Correct.
Where people can put it and how,
The
like,
size.
yeah, just different things that are coming along
Okay.
as people are using containers now for various things, but not having someplace too far away from the house, right?
Okay.
Yep.
So I'll make the motion to introduce for first reading, the revised Article 4, my eyes tonight. General regulations by amending Section 46-242, accessory buildings and structures, revising the Code of Ordinances for the Charter Township of Brandon, Oakland County, Michigan, as presented.
Second.
Thank you. Any additional comments on the proposed ordinance? All right, roll call, please.
Candeloro,
Yes.
DePalma,
Yes.
Marshall,
Yes.
Stenglen,
Yes.
Unruh,
Yes.
Blair,
Yes.
Rumble.
Yes. Motion carries. All right, Rosalind's items.
Okay, so we received, the clerk's office received an application for farmland development rights agreement. This did have to be sent, there was like a 30-day review process where this application had to go to the Oakland Conservation District and Oakland County Planning Division. The Conservation District expressed that the property is being used consistent with the intent of PA 116. The Oakland County Planning Division expressed that they felt the property appropriately fits the use of PA 116 as well. There is included both responses, the application for the farmland. The township assessor also has reviewed this and signed off on it. So tonight, we're just looking at a motion to approve the application for farmland development rights agreement for parcel ID D0326315016.
Is this a new farm or,
No, it's
No.
been there for a few years.
and they,
It's flowers.
what
correct?
Flower
instigated
farm.
the application?
Mike's here. Mike, do you need to say anything? Yep.
It's a beautiful flower
It is. It's a
farm.
flower
I've
farm.
been there. It's beautiful.
This is the owner?
Yeah, so do I need to swear in? I was just
you're
at the
good.
zoning board.
No, you're good. You're
Sure.
good.
Hey, sure.
Just don't swear at us.
So it's my piece of property. It's just 5 driveways north of Seymour Lake on Sashbaugh Road. I've been growing, I bought the land in 2014. It used to be a Christmas tree farm. I've turned it into a cut flower farm, so I've got one of the largest cut flower farms in the region. I also have horses out there too. So I plan on building a home out there, starting the construction process this summer. And then when I was looking at the tax implications of building out there and running the business, I decided it was going to be beneficial to join or sign up for this program. But I have been growing out there since 2018.
This is a
Flowers are
cut, this is
beautiful.
mainly a cut flower
Yeah.
farm. It's not a, because I saw,
Yeah, I hold a few
Just
events
got-
out there throughout the year, but it's I sell flowers wholesale, farmers market. I have a farm stand there, and then I do U-Picks and other events like that.
sweet.
Yeah.
Welcome to the township.
Yeah.
I like
Been
it.
Been here my whole life
I was like, you've been there for a long time.
since
took
I
my-
was 2.
Yeah, I remember. I took
I didn't get an invite, so I'm gonna.
Well, the flowers are beautiful.
Thank you,
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I took my kids there to U-Pick before. I'll make the motion to approve the application for farmland development rights agreement parcel ID D-03-26-351-016.
Second.
Unruh beat me to
You
the
did.
punch.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
All right, any additional comments or questions? All right, roll call, please.
Yes.
Marshall,
Yes.
Stenglen,
Yes.
Unruh,
Yes.
Yes.
Candelora,
Yes.
Rumble.
Yes, motion carries. All right, next one.
Alrighty. So now we are on to the Brandon Community Fireworks budget. With the township, taking over the fireworks and, the February 2nd board meeting. We did have to come up with a budget, because at budgeting time, this was not presented to us. So what you have in front of you is the revenues and expenses for the budget amendments, to create a budget for the fireworks.
And this is being requested by Melissa as well, so we gotta have somewhere to put the revenues and the expenses.
Yep.
So,
Can't spend money if you don't,
that's
you
right.
know.
Go ahead, Tony.
Now motion to approve the budget amendments as presented, and do I have to do them?
No, one at a time.
One at a time.
I'll support that.
All right. All right, any additional comments on the presented budget?
I have questions.
Yes, sir.
Last meeting, one of my concerns was it was going to raise the amount of money that the township was actually putting into it, which at the time I think I was told is $2,000 what we have in the past.
2,000 was what we donated in the
Right.
past. We're just setting up a budget, but we expect to fundraise the 20,000 to replace it.
Right, but a couple of questions. Operating expenses, what are operating expenses for $1,400?
Well, that's a guess, but it's
Radios.
the radios that we would need for the parking there that day, the rental of those, and I believe it was Porta Johns as well.
Porta
Or
Johns.
John's is
Oh, no.
They have their
separate.
own separate.
John, what else was in that?
Signage
Yeah.
and any.
Barrels, if we have to buy any more barrels.
Any safety type of equipment that we might need to.
Yep.
And if I'm not mistaken, in the past, haven't we been responsible for paying the sheriff's department for the reserves coming out there?
No, I don't think we pay them. I believe that's part of what we're already paying
Okay.
for them to come out. I don't recall ever paying additional for that.
I don't either.
Lieutenant's not here, is he? Yeah.
Yeah. I know we've never paid additional for that, other than
Okay.
what our contract already is.
So what is then the contracted, okay, so contracted services is the people doing
the
the fireworks,
fireworks.
yeah, okay. And then, yeah, publication expense, which is for advertising, public relations.
So my next question would be, just because I see that you're relying on public relations donations,
Mm-hmm.
what if we don't get enough money donated?
Well, that's why we have to put the money in there. If we don't get enough, we'd have to cover the difference.
So we have to cover it anyway then.
But we already, well, one of the next ones is gonna ask us for 4,000, so there's part of that, and I'm going to Oakland County on Wednesday for asking for 5,000, and that's already been on their budget. So there's 9 right there, so we got 11 we asked the village to contribute, we asked Groveland Township to contribute, and we asked the Ortonville Lions Club to contribute as well.
I mean, I understand this is a 250th anniversary of the founding of our country, and I hate to sound like a stick in the mud, but I'm concerned that we're gonna get stuck with this every year, and it's gonna be increase every year, more and more.
We also will make money off the food trucks that will be here, and we will also make money on parking that will go towards this for next year as well. So, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but we have a plan to make the funds.
Okay.
So, all right, so we have the motion to approve the budget by Tony, supported by Dana. Can you get a roll call, please?
Marshall,
Sure.
Sandlin,
Yes.
Unruh,
Yes.
Blair,
Yes.
Candeloro,
Yes.
De Palma,
Yes.
Rumble.
Yes. Motion carries. And
I'll go
then,
ahead and
go ahead, Tony.
allot 20,000 from carry forward funds as designated for fireworks.
Okay, I'll second that. Any additional comments on that? Okay, can we get a roll call, please?
Sandlin,
Yes.
Unruh,
Not much for fireworks, but I tell you what, this is 250th year. Heck yeah.
Blair,
Yes.
Candeloro,
Yes.
De Palma,
Yes.
Marshall,
I will give the same enthusiastic sure as I just did.
Rumble,
Yes.
So that's a yes.
Motion
Okay.
carries. That counts
I
as a
love
yes.
fireworks.
All right. All right, now that we have the budget established,
Hey, it passed, man.
our next motion you have in front of you is typically Brandon Township does $2,000 per year, but because there were no fireworks last year, John and I are requesting that we give last year's and this year's towards this year's of $4,000 to help establish the fund going forward. And the Parks and Rec Subcommittee is also recommending this to the board as well. So we currently have $5,000 budgeted for public relations that can be used for this purpose. You have the motion in front of you.
I'll go ahead and make the suggested motion to contribute 4,000 to the 2026 Brandon Township Community Fireworks Display.
Thank you,
I'll support.
Tony. All right, any additional comments on the, it's not a distribution, on the donation? Okay, can we get a roll call, please?
Unruh,
Yes.
Blair,
Yes.
Candeloro,
Yes.
De Palma,
Yes.
Marshall,
Sure.
Sandlin,
Yes.
Sandlin,
Yes.
Rumble.
Yes, motion carries.
Hey, it counts. It counts.
All right, it does. All right, and now that we've gone through the budget and our side of the donation, we have the contract for the fireworks in front of you. So the quote is for $19,500, and that includes insurance and labor.
I'll make the motion to accept the $19,500 proposal from Wolverine Fireworks for the 2026 Brandon Community Fireworks and allow the supervisor to sign the agreement.
Second.
Thank you.
I do have a question, though.
Yep.
Have we been in touch with the schools and no problem using the schools this
Yep.
year with the reason why it was
John has
canceled
talked
last
to
year?
them, yes.
Okay, just want to make sure we have a location.
Yep,
Thank you.
we do.
Okay.
Okay, any additional comments on this year's fireworks?
I see they have the whole roundup of how the fireworks go off.
They do.
Can I have any say in it?
I don't think so.
Just let the experts do it, Steve.
Well, maybe I'd show up if I had a little more.
You know, 30 years ago, the fire department used to light them off, so.
Chief, any
I
interest?
was in
We can't
a,
do
I was
that
in a
anymore.
small township.
And what, lighting them off?
Yeah.
No.
No, they, the insurance regulations stop that from happening.
They did.
Sure.
Not to mention the burns on our shirts. Never
Right.
mind.
Never mind those details.
Chief, will you be doing the permit for the fireworks when it comes through? Do you handle all that?
Yeah, I handle it, and bring it to the board, so.
Yep.
Just want to make
I
sure
can
that was still
still-
the process.
Right, and that would be a, sure.
Still counts.
All right. Can we get a roll call, please?
I have a question.
Oh, sorry.
Because there's no heading, I see 3-inch, 72, 3-inch, 36, 3-inch. What are the first numbers?
That's how many shells they fire off
Ah.
of each size.
Thank you.
So, John, did you remember what the math was on all of it? It was like 1,200 or something like.
It's right around 1,000.
1,000?
It's gonna be a very similar show to 2024.
So about 1,000 mortars.
It's always a good show.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like it's ever stopped me before.
The only thing I want to say is I'm glad to see that you're using Wolverine. Having been participating in planning the fireworks events for long periods of time, Wolverine is a company as a wholesaler, and they sell it to us at their wholesale prices. So you're not going to get a better deal on the fireworks anywhere else. So, and they do a fabulous job. They're very responsible, and great crews that they send out. That wasn't a sales.
How long have they been doing the fireworks display for the township? They've been doing it for quite some time.
Oh, man. Probably 20 years at least, if not longer.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
All right, we have a motion by Dana, seconded by Rosalind. Can we get a roll call, please?
Blair,
Yes.
Candeloro.
Yes.
De Palma,
Yes.
Marshall,
Yes.
There you go. He said yes.
Faitlin,
Yes.
Unruh,
Yes.
Rumble.
Yes. Motion carries. Thanks, Bob.
Thanks, Bob.
All
That's
right.
a good finale right there.
That concludes our new business. That brings us to citizens' comments on anything. If you would like to come up and state your name and limit your time to 3 minutes. Jody?
Hi, my name is Jody Hall. I'm here tonight, even though I'm a zoning board of appeals member and a planning commission member. I'm here representing Brandon All Sports Boosters this evening. And this is our third year, Brandon All Sports Boosters is presenting a Run for the Roses Derby night. It's electronic horse racing. And first, I'd like to thank the board. Several of you have bought tickets for this year already and have supported us in the past. I just wanted to publicize it and thank you. It's a great fundraiser. The purpose is to buy items for the Brandon Athletic Department that are not necessarily capital type investments that bonds would be able to pay for. Past years, we bought wrestling mats. I never knew how expensive wrestling mats were. Cheer mats. This year, we're looking at golf bags, competition palms, rebounders for lacrosse, sideline iPads for football. Our iPads are so out of date, they can't even get updates anymore. Softball and swim, we're focusing on softball and swim, but they have yet to submit their items for consideration. So this year's event will be at the Legacy Center in Oxford, and it's going to be on Saturday, March 25th, starting at 6.
21st.
Oh, 21st. Thank you, Dana. I'm sorry. Yes. So I just want to thank you guys for supporting us. It's a great event, and it is all about the kids, in sports. So thank you.
Thank you, Jody.
It is a great event.
It's fun.
A
So
lot of fun.
Come bet on my horses.
I already bought my horse.
And I do have flyers if anybody needs one.
Here,
So
can't tax them.
thank you.
Already
Thank you,
signed
Jody.
up.
Thank you. Yep.
All right, anyone else? Linda?
Hi, Linda Brooks. I'm a village council member. I'm only here because we've been having a lot of people come to our council meetings and recently, and they come up and say, whatever the problem is between the village and the township, fix it. I personally have no problem, so I'm sitting there going, well, okay, I don't know what to fix. As they say, if it's not broken, don't fix it. But if there's anybody here who has any problems or issues, I just compel you to resolve them with whoever you need to resolve them with, because we are interested in moving forward and we are interested in working together. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Okay, see none, we'll move on to additional board comments. Scott?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, Steve?
No, sir.
Bob?
Oh, I'm good.
Tony?
I'll just add that I did attend the Village Town Hall meeting as well.
Okay, thank you. Dana?
Nope, I'll be at the horse races. My horses. You can't tax, no, that was last year was you can't tax. No, last year was tax me if you can. This year is you can't tax this.
Rosalind?
Just enjoy the rest of your evening.
Okay. I don't have any additional comments, but I did buy a horse in every race to support that, so I don't know what their names are. I forgot and named them 3 years ago. So, all right. And then looking for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Support.
Thank you. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries.